All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Lot Live here in the Randall Ford Studios. I see Andrew there, and I'm wondering, it's like, Andrew, what's up with the hat?
You know, Chris, I was saying, what's up with your hands?
My hand? Well, I was doing a lot of washing with some cold water.
Makes
I took
sense.
some cold water hand washing today, and I don't know, it feels like maybe it had an effect on it. I don't know. So it's a new cream from Oil of Olay. It's supposed to help my hands. So
I got you.
it's just, I don't know. Feels a little odd. So, but again, the hat. Yes, tell me about the hat.
So the hat's a sombrero. You
It's
know
a what?
It's a sombrero.
Let's try again. Sombrero?
Sombrero.
Is that what you were saying?
Sombrero.
Aha! Yes, that's so funny.
There we go. Bradford actually gave me this for selling 4 cars in one day.
4 cars?
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 4 cars in one day.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of hard. That's very hard to do.
It is hard.
It's a lot of work.
Because our days are typically only, it's short. Because we usually only work like 12 to 19 hours a day. So it's hard to squeeze in all 4 cars in that time. So, good for you.
You know how deals work. Sometimes sometimes deals work from 30 minutes, but it can last up to like 4 hours. So
Yes.
I'm just typically just one deal.
Yes, that is true. Other big news. Again, we'd like to thank everybody for all of the people that subscribed. It was such a big success. We're hanging right there at the 200 mark now. It goes up and down a little bit. Andrew normally says something to offend some of our subscribers at some point, and we lose a couple, but we don't want that. We want the trend to keep going up like that. So the giveaway was so successful. I say, Andrew, why don't we give away 50 more of your dollars, and let's do it again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give 50 more of my dollars away. Actually, it's more like, what was it, 1020, 1040? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, however it was.
Yes, but that's not really important how we get to the number. The important thing is we get to the number of $50. And Andrew, tell us what they have to do to win.
So all you have to do for the $50 giveaway is go ahead and share and comment this video. Not necessarily like, but share and comment on this video. If you want to drop a like, but share and comment on the video. Share and comment.
Yes, share and comment.
But
also for people that aren't
and subscribe.
subscribers.
Correct, yeah, and subscribe. Yes, you have to be subscribed. But everybody that's already subscribed, all you have to do is share and comment on there and press that red button for subscribe. Yeah, yes. I thought I was missing a little.
People that haven't subscribed, though, please subscribe. We want to get those subscribers up there. The more subscribers we get, we're going to keep doing these giveaways. But we have to get that number up there a little bit more. But the more people that do this, then the bigger those giveaways are going to get.
Yep. So
next time it could be $52.
It could. Let's not get carried away and knock it back down to 51 though.
Yeah.
So
it's gotta make money to spend money, make money. So I'm willing to spend your money.
$50.50 then.
Yeah, there you go.
But go ahead and subscribe, comment, and share. That's how you get entered in the giveaway. If you're already subscribed, then all you have to do is comment and share.
Yes, exactly. Please do that. Now, back to business. First, another public service announcement. I feel obligated to do this. I almost want to say something every time we get on here about this because we have to get in front of this thing. Their advertising is so big. It's national advertising. You're just out there pushing this thing. But what are we talking about, Andrew?
We're talking about other dealers.
No.
Oh, we're talking about Chime cards.
We're talking about the Chime card. We'll get to that. The Chime card. Those commercials are out there everywhere saying, hey, get this Chime card. You can get paid early with your payday advance. It's just... Andrew himself had a customer in here the other day. Their only line of credit was a Chime card, and they had a good score, if I believe, without divulging too much, but it was not in the 6s. It was above that.
Yes.
And the banks would not touch them because they were so thin. They only had one line of credit, but that one line of credit was a Chime card, which says that it tells the banks that you have a job, yes, but then it tells the banks that you can't make your paycheck last till your next paycheck. paycheck, you have to get an advance on that money to cover your bills. What that says to the banks is if he can't afford to pay his bills like this, or she, then how are we going to loan them money if they can't afford to make it on what they're doing now? So they're asking for another $400 or $500. Like, they're not going to do it. So, and it's getting out there. Probably I pull a lot of credit, look at a lot of credit reports, and every day it seems like I see more and more of these chime cards. And it's like once you apply for that chime card, they give it to everybody, you get that thing, and then it's too late because it's already on there. And then there's a lot of lending institutions that is an automatic red flag whenever they see that.
And we know most of y'all are using it for credit builders, like as in it does build your credit. Yes, it does. It does build your credit on there, but I think it's a very high percentage for the banks that if you have a chime card, then it's most likely going to be repoed.
Yeah.
And that's why they're just saying no. They're flat out just saying no.
Yeah.
So,
It's just automatic red flag. It's like everything looks good, but they'll see that on there, and they don't tell us why they do it. But we've just talked to enough people about it and say, oh yeah, those chime cards, if you see that on there, we're probably going to turn them down unless they have a deep file. People with deep files don't need a chime card, so you're trying to do it to build your credit, but it's doing just the reverse. It's burying your credit.
Yes, it is. So, yeah, guys, be aware of the chime cards. If I just go to a different bank, there's so many different solutions on building your credit. If you want to build your credit, tons of ways to build your credit.
Just go to a local bank, tell them you want to get a secured credit card, then it will be a reputable credit card. You just put down a little bit of money, they'll give you a credit card for that. You just pay that off, use that credit card, it starts building your credit. You can get one of those, and that's a line of credit. You can establish that. You can buy something smaller, pay it off. That's a line of credit. Just don't, get caught up in paying those high interest rates. You don't want to do that, but just pay it off. So at a small balance, that's not going to do it, but that's going to build your credit. The other thing is, come see us. One of the quickest ways to really establish and build credit is a car note.
Correct.
So come in and start small. And again, people want to come in, they want that first car to be some big lifted truck. I want a 4-wheel drive, 4-door truck. It's like, that's not the best way to do it. Get something you can afford with a smaller payment, establish that line of credit where you're making those payments, make those payments. Then a bank wants to see you crawl, then it'll let you walk, and then it'll let you run. You can't come in trying to go straight from crawling to running. It just doesn't work.
Actually, you can. You just got to put about 80% of the money down on the truck.
Yeah, with a big down payment or with a parent or a co-signer.
Yes.
And, these are the steps that you have to have. But again, because they've had lines of credit.
Correct.
Bouncy Betty.
Yes. Yeah.
So the other big thing we want to talk about is what we're getting ready to do. This is actually in December. December is the 12th month of the year. That means in November we did, actually in October we started this with a 10% sale. And then in November we did an 11% sale. Andrew, pop quiz. This is the 12th month of the year. What do you think percent sale we're going to do in December?
Is it 12?
It is 12.
12% off.
12%. That's
new
crazy.
Inventory. That's insane.
New vehicles, 12% off. We see a lot of people out there. It's like we did this, and some of the other regions started trying to copy us and do that. We've seen some ads out there. I'm not going to name any names, but some of them throwing around like $15,000 off, which 12% is going to be right up in that level. But this is a legitimate 12% off. We're actually giving you that money. We've called some of these competitors to try to track down this $15,000. How do you get to that?
Now, secretly, we did that.
Yes, secretly we did that. But here's what happens. You call them. They don't give you the answer right away. They beat around the bush a little bit. If you send in an email, something like that, they might be a little slow to respond because they don't want to divulge everything. But what we discovered is that 15% or $15,000 is not an actual $15,000. It counts every possible rebate you can count. Rebates don't always stack.
Nope.
There are some rebates you can get this or you can get that. You're not going to get both of those.
Correct.
Some of these rebates hardly anyone qualifies for, but they're still counted in there. Also, Ford will give you direct offers, which means that because you have a good history with Ford, they'll give you a direct offer that not everybody has. That is just a rebate that just will come to you at your name and your household. That was counted in there too, which
makes no sense.
It's not a national rebate. That is an individualized rebate, but they still had that counted in there. So with rebates that wouldn't stack, stuff that wasn't in there, if you wanted to pay cash, you're not going to get all of that. So all of this stuff doesn't add up. But it took us probably a good day to get all of these answers, because you'd ask a question and it would take a little while for somebody to get back to you, and then you'd ask another question and it'd take another 3 to 4 hours for them to get back to you. So you can't just, because we've had people right here say, hey, they're giving me this kind of discount. Well, let's find out. And then you can call and get them on the phone and realize that that's not really there. Can't do that with this because they have slowed down the process to find out all of this. You'll find the answer and how much whenever you're actually saving, like half that off actually is how much you're actually eligible for. But it's going to take you 12 hours to find that out.
And it kind of sucks because, you'll have people that come in and talk to us in the dealership, and we can't, I can't honor someone else's other price, because that's not something that we do. We don't honor other people's prices. It's not a legitimate price. We can't get there. So I tell them that there's no way to get to that point. Well, they're going to go there and check, and when they find out that it's not realistic, are they really going to come back and say that I was right? Not a chance. So we're just telling you now. Would you want to tell
this guy he's right?
No.
Does he look like he's right?
Chris would die before he done that. So I guarantee he'd be one of those people that would buy it there too.
I got to pay $15,000 over, or we're going to tell Andrew he was right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's what they're doing right now. So just sit there and look. You can see who's doing what, and you can always ask questions on what they're doing. And if they're not doing the price, then I wouldn't be at that dealership.
Yeah. So, just be aware of that, because whenever you look, you're going to see some huge savings on our website if you go check it out. And this is actual savings. We are willing to do that. We want to close this month out huge. We have the potential to have the best new car year we've had in this century or over a quarter of a century, and we are not going to miss that, which means for you, what does that mean, Andrew?
That means for them,
they're not going to miss any deals.
You're not gonna miss any deals.
Yes, that's right.
Let's go.
We are gonna move some new cars this month, so be ready. December is gonna be crazy. Come in and see the hat and see the fat.
Whoa.
What did it mean?
Oh, did you? I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did. Review the tape.
I will review the tape when I edit it.
But yeah, come in and see us. We're also getting ready to start filming the Christmas video. We've got some good ideas. There's going to be maybe a couple of dance segments in there, some singing, some dancing. If there's music going in, you move in somewhat rhythmic. That qualifies as dance. Okay, there's going to be some singing. Don't do it right now. Save it.
Yeah.
But that's going to be there. We're working on getting that filming. We're getting ready to start filming that probably next week. We'll get ready on that. So stay tuned. We might show some bloopers here on the next podcast.
Honestly, next week I would show up and see if that we're doing, because it's funny watching it, especially when we're in our uniform.
Yes, and costumes. Last year, I don't think it was on film, but I would say nice little old lady, but she wasn't that nice. She walked by and stepped on my foot.
Yeah, she
out
did.
of spite.
Yeah, he was a tree, so it was kind of funny.
It was a Christmas tree.
He was just a Christmas tree, and he was just standing against the wall. And the showroom was filled. There's people in service. It's just funny because Christmas. No, we don't. It's funny though.
Yeah.
Remember? Never mind. I'm not bringing it back up because you might make me do it again. But guys, yes, go ahead if you want to enter in the $50 giveaway.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe, comment, and share. But if
push
you're
every button you can find. Just push all the buttons.
Yes. But anyways, guys, if you're already subscribed, all you gotta do is just comment and share. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed because we can see that on there too. So, $50 giveaway. Let's give some money away and let's get some more subscribers so we can give even more away.
Woo! Yes.
All right, guys.
See ya.